Alright, what is going on, everybody? We are live with some Madden 25. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, finish off the New Orleans season Saints franchise mode, the last two games of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Heading into the playoffs. Looking like we might get a rematch in the playoffs. Wildcard playoffs against the Green Bay Packers, folks, ladies and gentlemen. It would be dope to get this a rematch if we can. But other than that, shout out to the chat. Whodat? What's going on, Miss V? Woo, happy Sunday to you. Let's get it. Alright, it's a hot Sunday too, y'all. Ugh, I got the coffee going still. Alright. We gonna circle a wagon around the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo Jet. Here we go, Buffalo. Here we go. Sit the ass down, Buffalo. Sit the ass down, Buffalo. Alright, we are on our way, folks. Got the Bills, Falcons, Jets, Seahawks. We're probably gonna finish all of these games, to be honest with you, coming after the bye week. Coming after the bye week, chat. Playoff picture looking like a rematch from last playoff. Heartbreaking. One possession game loss to the freaking Green Bay Packers in the dome. If you missed that live stream, it is definitely up. Look like we're gonna get that rematch, folks. We got it circled. We got Green Bay circled. We got Green Bay circled, chat. Looking like Madden wants the rematch. Looking like we'll get it. It'd be a blessing if we get it at the dome once again. All right, let's go to Buffalo here. Let's see here. All right, they got those. Don't like it. I don't like it. Trap my nose, chat. Gotta have the gold cleats. Oh. We are going to Buffalo. Oh, and it's cold and it's a night game.
He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Saints and the Bills under the lights on Sunday night.
Sunday night football, folks. On this Sunday afternoon. Where else would you rather be?
Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth.
Got 4 more games left in the season.
Coming into this one, coming off the bye week, while their opposition, well, not only are they less rested, but they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. I'm sorry. Just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye or in more time to rest up than you did.
That's some nice warm coffee.
Well, you're probably going to lose. When these games come along, it's time to grit your teeth and work even harder on those tired legs. You're going to see a lot of
get
teams
it down. Look like we get the ball.
Big plays early.
They look like they get the ball at halftime.
Here comes
Here we go,
Williams on the
baby.
return. Return's looking good so far. And he manages the 35.
Don't
before
tell me
they
we
can
got
stop
somebody
him.
hurt already,
Now, after
dude.
that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff
Guy we
push.
drafted.
He's being looked at here.
Tight end.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is
Get this
first
run
and
game.
10. Throwing off the play fake here.
Let's go.
That's caught by Chris Olave.
Let's go.
And they finally bring him
Chris
down.
Olave
but that
with
is
the
a
first
big
down.
gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain.
Y'all
and a
want to
fresh
come
set of
up?
downs.
Let's go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game. And boy, do I love that.
Joe Flacco coming up big as a New Orleans Saint, folks.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He finds space into the red zone.
Look at him
And he is all the way
carrying the
ahead to the
Buffalo Bills
13-yard
team
line.
to
It's
the
a gain
10.
of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance.
6 and
to
7
push that envelope and
Buffalo
get
Bills against the 8 and 5 New Orleans Saints.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and
Oh
tear
my God, how you miss that, bro?
later.
How do you miss
Targets
that,
have far
bro?
less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to
Should we
assume
do that?
gotta
Coming
feel
on a
like
slant.
He should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game,
Yeah.
all 100 yards up and
Let's go.
But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's a double-digit
Cooper's back.
gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all
Hope
week
Olave
looking
not
on your
hurt.
little passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
This drive has been
Got
excellent.
that
A
like
few
on the
shots
way
now,
in.
starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Kamara does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run
Come
game,
on, bro.
it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Took his shot at 6 that time.
Got a
And that
lobby.
brings up 3rd and goal.
Lobby's back in, folks.
Trying to throw here out of the
Oh
gun.
God!
Ooh,
Woo.
that looked like a pick for a second.
that was almost a
End
pick,
zone
Chad.
grass. They are very fortunate
That
to
was
get
almost
this
a
one
pick.
back. But now they've got 4th down.
Chad, should we
that's
go
not the
for it?
uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near hit.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Back to throw, needing a 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
God damn it! Why?
He's
Why?
He's at midfield. He's at the 30.
Why did I do that?
The Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6.
It's slow, that's why.
Amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Go ahead, take your field goal. You ain't getting a touchdown.
Allen comes out throwing. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch.
Oh
Let's see what
man,
they
that
wanna do here, partner.
stings.
It's 2nd and inches.
God damn.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And he won't challenge
Fucking
the
Allen with that bullshit.
Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Cook. And they'll bring him down after an all-right game. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Another one
Nice.
for Cook.
Stop. Let's
They've got
go.
him behind the line
Home to
for
a field
big
goal.
loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate
Ooh,
to see
that
that run
Saints
go
defense.
backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you
Number
implore
55
your guys,
definitely gonna
listen,
get game ball
just
if we
give us
win.
a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try.
Enjoy your field goal, bro.
It's only a chip shot from the right hash.
Well, once that
Big
drive
stop by the
stalls
Saints
out,
defense.
That's where it really pays to have that.
You hear the
reliable
Buffalo
kicker
crowd
on the
talking about
sideline
it.
right there, yeah.
Hey.
And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Let's go.
Comes Williams on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Able to find Ertz. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Running behind center with Kamara.
Nice
And that's
blocking.
good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They go play action here. Ertz reels it in. And they had that one contained right at the line. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football.
No,
coming
you ain't
their
gotta do
way.
that
That's
commentary,
an
bro.
incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Olave with the catch. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
That's cut beyond the marker. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession. Sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. From the 34. This is complete to Olave. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go.
And they'll advance this
Let's
down
go.
to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play.
Look at him crawl.
Then go to work after.
Chris Olave.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara.
Touchdown right up the gut. Alvin
The Saints
Kamara.
take a 2nd quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
What you expect,
Well, these
Kate?
great rushing attacks down
What
here
you
that could
expect?
score rushing touchdowns. It takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Why is my meter moving? Oh my God! Why is my meter moving all of a sudden?
But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra
What the
point.
fuck? Yeah, this game do be cheating me. This game do be cheating me.
So following the missed point after,
I'm not lying, this game do be cheating me. All of a sudden, my meter moving.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets
Yo, what's up, Alden? What's going on? Shout out to you,
The
bro.
Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back
This
to
game
work
making
now
me
on
rage
offense.
already.
And he's been more than just his work as a
My
passer
meter
this
should
season.
not
Look
be
at this.
freaking
He's got
moving.
the
They ain't
job
been
done
moving
on the
all
ground as
goddamn
well.
season. All of a
Second
sudden, it's
among
gonna move.
NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
I swear, bro.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near
What's
the
going on,
3-yard line
Alden?
before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup.
I don't know if y'all have
New set of
the
downs
problem
for him
in
at the
franchise
38.
mode where the field goal meter moves when it has been moving all season long.
Straight ahead.
All
here's
of a sudden it moves.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
4 games left in the
That's a
season.
run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front.
I swear that
opening
game,
the door,
this game trying to cheat
bigger
me.
gap in the future.
You know I'm gonna crush
And
these
if opening
deals.
doesn't materialize, he's cut near the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills
I hear this lady.
trailing in the early going.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to
This
continue
game
the
should not be
series.
fucking close.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. That one is incomplete.
Oh, he
Couldn't
dropped
hang
it.
on for
I
the
heard he dropped
contact.
that.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the
Like
hit
that, like on
and
the way
ultimately
in.
dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Damn, bro.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down
I
at the
knew he
30.
was going there.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that.
Give me that! I swear, dude.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Let's go. Bro, that defender.
As he makes his third interception of
I
this
swear.
season.
This fucking game, bro. That defender cost me an interception. I swear to God.
A throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just
Good blocking.
as they did.
Good blocking. Let's go.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. From the 31. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action on first down.
Olave. A beast.
And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. That 100-yard mark is as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch.
Mossed it.
Now we have a stop.
We don't need a boot review, man. Come on, man.
The replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we're going to see how much
they're going to take it back to the wagon.
He is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these Mavens because you've got to make
that'll be sports in the top 10 tonight.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Offense to the line for second down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. Sheds up a rusher.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
God, bro, this game should not be close.
The Saints fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. Patrick Mahomes leading the way as his guys pick up win number 14 on the year. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week on Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach.
For the second
but now
half
it's
ahead.
time to turn
It's
our
time to
attention
get back
to
at
this
it.
one
For the
as we
call, let's
begin the
rejoin
third quarter.
Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
He fields it from the 8. He's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Finds Kincaid. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Just got it away before the hit, but
Ooh, that was a clutch hit. What a stop. Good defensive play calling.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that
Coming clutch. Putting in that nickel 2 trap. Nickel 2 trap defense.
Last second attempt to get rid of it.
Start off the 3rd quarter.
Takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys
We have a chance to win this game, folks.
The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up.
Oh my!
And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Look how you dropped that, bro. Like, come on. Tell me how you dropped that.
Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. He goes back to him yet again. Complete.
Man, bro.
Up enough to move the chains.
144 yards.
Double digits with his 10th reception of the game. They've kept him about as busy as they could all contest. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara.
Let's
They
go.
get there to take him down right around the 41.
Let's go.
Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. This is Kamara.
Come on.
He's
What the
dropped
fuck?
Just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the
Hold on
first
to the
over
ball,
middle.
Lave.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long. In
Yo,
the NFL
Shadow, what up,
if
bro?
you
Appreciate the
don't
like,
convert a
man.
good portion of
Shout
your
out to
3rd
you.
downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Down
Let's
to the 10.
go.
And he's all the way
Come
down
on.
to the 6-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Bumbling, stumbling down the
It takes more than just
red
checking
zone.
the athletic boxes. There's an IQ.
Going on, Shadow. How you doing, bro?
Patience and craftiness
I'll see you
required,
Sunday.
along with just tremendous vision.
Appreciate you
He
stopping
showed
by.
all of it, navigating that run up the middle.
Know some bad men.
4 downs
Love
now to
it.
get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Orleans.
Yo, what's up, John Paul? What's going on? How you doing? Shout out to you, man.
Now it pushes their lead to a couple of
Chilling,
scores,
or yep,
makes the
same
comeback
chilling
that much
on this
more
Sunday
difficult.
afternoon.
You know, Kate, their offense
Pretty
did
much
its
just
part
woke
and
up
padded the lead.
a while
Now
ago.
it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it
Slept
across
good.
the finish line.
Group B to try the point after.
Mm.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He
13-3.
gets it to go.
Saints on top. Right here in Buffalo, circling the wagon.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game.
Damn.
You can hammer at the opponent, but
Heard
today's
that, Shadow.
NFL, it's just impossible
Yeah, Shadow.
to win.
Yeah, you can still play your other games, but for the most part, Shadow, yeah, you might want to stick to that WWE for a while, man. Even after WrestleMania.
Again, it's Cook.
Yeah.
And he's down.
Because that WWE in the summertime is a killer, bro.
It's a gain of 4.
The WWE in the summertime, WWE 2K in the summertime never fails.
You could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots, but some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get
4 hours too, yep.
No third down required now.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able
Shit,
to
my
move past
Madden
the
hit
45
98
before going
views
out.
last night.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down.
I'm
run
still
play.
sticking in
Moves
that.
it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Allen setting up play action.
Oh my God, he
Finds a
caught
seam down the
that.
middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
But yeah, stick to that WWE for the most part,
That's the end of the
Shadow.
third on Sunday night. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
You just need a good WWE thumbnail to go with it. Cover 3 sky.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
3-4.
Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, Allen.
Yeah, I knew he was doing
In the
that.
hands of Samuel, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the
Right, and I
epitome
know
of
you
staying
got,
on schedule.
Shadow, I know
That
you
kind
got
of
some
completion
on
right
new
there on
subscribers
first
ever since
down.
playing
Opens up the
WWE.
entirety of the playbook
So yeah,
for
man,
second
you got
down.
WWE
Third and
fans.
short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
To the air again, Allen.
No, he dropped
He
it.
had it for a moment, but a
Woo!
great defensive
Granderson.
play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
With the hit. Got jacked up. Let's go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down
Yeah,
here.
bitty 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 butterfingers.
Shotgun
Fuck,
handoff
man.
now to Cook. And he drives this forward to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st
Yo,
and
what's
goal.
up, gamer kid? How you doing, man? I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking,
Operating
bro.
from the gun, it's Allen. And he
Wow.
takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
How you
The
doing, gamer
Bills
kid?
making a 4-point
Ain't a lot more
game
people that's
here
been
in the
watching.
fourth.
Yep.
All
Like
right,
I said,
the
people watch
offense does
fighting
its
games,
job,
but
now they need their defense to
and you
give them
know,
a chance to
you already know it's
overcome that
WWE,
big
then it's
deficit.
2K.
Momentum in the
So
building's
yeah,
clearly
yeah.
changed. We can feel
You'll
it
definitely get
here
a lot
in
of
the booth,
views,
but you're
Shadow.
right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give
Playing
them a
that
chance.
all summer long.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal.
That's why I think I left LSU, gamer kid. I didn't think I left LSU. Give me a bunch of scrubs and freaking one running back. Told me go win a championship.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to
I'm
get
thinking
to what
about
used
going to
be a
Colorado.
touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Coach college football.
The Saints
Thinking of,
returning their
I'm leaning
offense
towards
and is running
Colorado.
back to the field. And he's already scored once this game. Something he's made a
I think I'm leaning towards Colorado, man.
He's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Ertz reels it in. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it too.
Yep. That's gonna rally up your
Second to Kamara.
That's gonna rally up your watch time too, Shadow.
On the pickup, and that's gonna leave him with 3rd and 3.
The next bit of watch time that you need. Get that goal. And 7 national championships before, yep.
Out of the gun, they'll throw.
Yes, let's go.
To Olave.
Hey, shout out to you, Ogden, man. Everybody connect with everybody. Shout out to you, Ogden, dude. Ogden 9801 Gaming. Shout out to you, bro.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Everybody connects with everybody.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
5.1 watch. Yep. I think you might want to stick to that WWE for a while, Shadow.
They give to Kamara, left side. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. Manages just a yard on 1st down.
You might want to stick with that WWE for a while, Shadow. Yo, Miss V-Woo, how you doing, Miss V-Woo? Blinky? Shout out to you. Oh, nice catch. Nice catch.
Brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is
That's
one of
been
those
the
games
Olave
you
drive.
There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers
And-
don't have all their stuff
hold on, Shadow.
every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's
Nice block. Let's go.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him.
Get off
His
Kamara,
coaches,
fool.
Man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have.
And Shadow,
even for himself. What
like I said,
impresses
with
me so
WWE,
much, Kate,
you don't
guy
even have to
just
do
doesn't
nothing. Just
tire,
spectate
getting
WWE and let the stream
stronger
play.
as this game's going on.
And you see, you know what I'm saying? And you still get watch time from that.
In a good spot here, second
I do that all the time.
Nah.
That should be 100 yards. Yep, 101 yards for Alvin Kamara, folks.
Timeout, so it's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense.
Gotta kick the field goal.
1:51 to go.
Gotta come away with points.
He's been a fixture
No,
for
it's 3rd down.
game, and all
All right.
signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game.
Oh, let's go. Monster game.
And this play
Alvin
reaches the
Kamara.
12-yard line before the stop is made. Now, after that play, we've got somebody
That's
shaken up.
pretty
And we don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's been
Right?
down here.
And it's entertaining, too. It's like watching real wrestling on TV. And then you're chatting in the chat. So, I mean, when you have a chat, some people in the chat, so.
Run here with Kamara. And this is down to the
Oh, we're gonna
5-yard
get this.
line
It's
before they
Kamara
can stop
drive.
him.
This is a
With that run,
Camaro
he's
try.
reached the coveted mark for a back in a single
1,002
campaign.
yards.
This is officially a 1,000
Give it
yard
to him.
season on the ground.
Let's give it to him.
2nd and 3 now.
Break the record, kid.
Now a run with Camaro.
Let's
And it's
go.
in, touchdown.
Oh, let's
The
go.
Saints make it a 9-point advantage.
Let's go.
Camaro, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it.
Dagger.
The big one late.
The
that puts
horn
them
and
up here,
right
2
in the horn of
scores.
What a
Buffalo.
complete performance overall. The clock where it
The
is and where it
Buffalo
stands right now,
Bills
Kate, that
wagon.
should be the capper.
Tires
It's so satisfying
became
as an offense
flat.
to go up 2 scores.
Group B to try the point after.
Ooh.
Extra point set.
Come
right
on, crowd.
down
I
the
don't
middle.
hear y'all. Let's go,
And the Saints
Buffalo.
make it a
Let's go.
10-point ball game.
I don't hear y'all. I don't hear y'all.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff.
Got a minute and 2 seconds to
This
go
one's fielded at
still.
the 40-yard line.
They have no
Coverage
timeouts.
team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills set to take over
Might gonna nickel through
offensively.
trap.
And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't.
Oh, nickel
right?
through
But
trap.
This can't be a 3 and out for this offense right
Yeah,
here. They got to
yeah.
give their defense a chance to
Oh,
catch the
nice
breath.
catch. Yo, so
Turn
not
some of the
yours. What's going
momentum in
on?
the
Shout out to you, so not yours.
And he
Y'all
has
go
it up
check out
towards
So Not Yours
midfield before
channel
it's taken down at
if
the
y'all hadn't
47.
already. Nick, sit your ass down.
Opening up, they're able to drop him.
Hey, appreciate the share. So
Bills
Not
moving
Yours. Shout
quickly
out to
now.
you.
They're in
Much
the
love
hurry
to you.
up. Another try following the sack.
How you doing this Sunday
He doesn't see a
afternoon?
window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the
Everybody
completion
connect
in
with
that area,
everybody.
It not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just
Oh.
couldn't quite
Oh,
find
God.
the connection.
Oh, lucky.
Catches make it down the right
Lucky
sideline.
catch.
And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. 1st and 10 from the 41.
It'll get him down to 8 to go to prevent defense.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in.
This was a
so
game.
just
This
throws
was
it
a
away.
run.
3rd down coming up.
Run the football, run the rock, up the middle game. It's about to stream again. I heard that. You have a good, wonderful stream, So Not Yours. Yeah, I'm
To throw.
off today on this Sunday afternoon, so
Need this to
gonna be a
force
lot of
overtime.
streaming.
And that pass falls incomplete.
Gonna be a
Well,
lot
they
of
keep
streaming,
trying.
and
They
the
keep
Saints
taking
will
shots at
win.
the very end.
The New Orleans Saints will
Now we
come
got
right
the
in
first
Buffalo,
down. This one's
right
over.
into this hostile crowd,
It's a win on the road for the Saints.
and gets a win, a W.
Well, it's all about one word right now, partner. Momentum.
Gonna go to Buffalo
Getting this
Wild Wings
win
later
gives you
on.
A ton of it, and that
Get
should
some wings
really
and
play
head
to their
back to the
advantage as
New
they prep
Orleans
for their next
Big
opponent.
Easy.
Can I give you another one, too? How about confidence? Not only is
Shout out to
momentum
that
on their
Buffalo
side, but
crowd.
they're gonna
That
be
Buffalo
real
crowd
confident
was
after
bringing
how
it.
They executed to get the win in this one. They keep that mindset through to the next time out. They're going to be very tough to beat.
That Buffalo crowd
So
was
for Brock
bringing
Hewitt
it.
and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another
Camaro
edition
with a
of the
record,
NFL
breaking a
on
record
EA
right there.
Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go. Oh, man. That's what if you watch old football back in the day, that's what the Buffalo Bill fans used to say. Oh, let's go Buffalo, like in the 90s and shit. Let's go Buffalo, let's go. And when the Bulls were going to the Super Bowl, and they lost 4 straight Super Bowls and shit. Nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. Oh Lord, we got the Dirty Birds. We gotta go to the Dirty Birds. We gotta go to Atlanta Falcons. A dumpster of a fucking stadium. The house that Deion Sanders prime time built. schedule here. She's still looking good. Back-to-back dubs. 28-14 gets the Buccaneers. 2010 gets the Bills. Got the next 3 games, Falcons, and the next 2 games at home, the Jets and the Seattle Seahawks, folks. Y'all picture still looking like Saints versus Panthers. Carolina in the damn playoffs. We might have a home game looking like. Packers in LA, that's gonna be a good game. San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, old school renewed rival. Colts Steelers, Miami, Las Vegas. I still want to say San Diego Chargers, bro. Screw that Las Vegas bullshit. Baltimore Ravens, Houston Texans, Eagles and Chiefs. And I'm sick of looking at, even on the game, I'm sick of looking at the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. God damn. Shit, see them every fucking season. 95 New Orleans Saints. You're looking at Patrick Mahomes in the damn playoffs every damn season. All right, here. That's true. So not yours. I don't believe in all of that stuff. I don't believe that shit be true and all that shit. I know YouTube be on bullshit, but I don't listen. I don't listen to what other people say about that shit sometimes. I don't feed into that. What jerseys you want them in? Ugly ass jerseys. Last game of the season, we beat them already. And I got some ugly ass, hideous jerseys, dude. Jesus, go back to the 90s. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll keep that. Ugly ass jerseys. Jesus, I gotta make y'all look good. The block and go. Okay, we can rock that. A big game. All right, go Bleats. Oh yeah, we got the Falcons.
It's week 16 of the 2025 season.
They got some ugly ass
Coming
jerseys.
up, we'll see the dynamic Alvin Kamara. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns.
Falcons are a good team though. They're not a sleeper.
Your way next.
I had to put them in the year 2000 jerseys, man.
This presentation of the
National Football League.
on EA Sports.
In the house of the dirty birds.
Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams.
Ugly ass bird stadium.
You know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys
NFC rival.
they study each
A
other.
long-time rival.
In the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. But come game
No,
day,
not yet. I didn't win the
there's
Super Bowl
question.
yet.
At the
Damn
end of this
kid,
line,
trying to.
Yes, they want their teams to win. But when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's gonna be some
95
bragging
Saints.
rights come this offseason.
3-11 Falcons.
Here's Williams on the return.
Let's go.
And he stopped at 25, the drive will begin.
Here come the Saints coming to the field. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, dun, 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 boom, boom, boom.
Comeback player of the year in 2023.
Little NFL Films music.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a
Gonna start
whole
off
lot
running the
that
ball,
allows
Chad.
him. He does a good
Gotta
job
establish the
staying
run.
even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week.
But maybe
He
not.
didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back.
Maybe not yet.
Just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance.
Like it's gonna be a Chris Olave game.
Now Flacco. Brought in by Chris Olave.
It's gonna be a Chris Olave game.
Big strike for good
Let's go.
yardage there.
This guy
All
is
the way
always
up to
getting hurt
midfield.
every fucking game. God
Following
damn.
the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an
Bad
injured
ass
player.
lineman.
Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Pistol give to Kamara.
I thought, no, 86. What you doing? What you doing?
No gain on that one.
You could
I saw that 86. That's enough for me to take you out on my
Running
play.
back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball.
Get
Give
Josh
credit to
Hill
the
in here.
defense. Great job.
Get Josh Hill in here. I saw that 86.
We'll try again.
I saw that.
Second and 10.
You stopped on that play. You quit on that play.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And a good
Josh Hill not gonna quit.
We'll hold them to a gain of just 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now
Yeah, you know we going for it.
decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Throwing, Flacco. He's got his man, that's Olave. And he is going to have the Saints' first down. Well designed.
2,596 yards, 14 TDs of the season.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike. They've made a clear point.
Yeah,
to say,
Olave,
we need to get this
Kamara
guy the
combination,
ball
folks.
as often as possible, and so far they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively, at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm, or they're going to be in for a long game.
They'll run. It's
Let's
Kamara.
go.
And a nice run
I
there.
believe it to be
Stopped
true,
just
it would
shy of a
be a
first down.
scoring game.
A pickup of 9.
I guess
Like the
yeah
old
and no.
adage, you run to set up the pass.
I don't
This
listen to
modern
like a lot
offense
of
nowadays. We're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the
outside
passing
stuff that
game
people say
is
about
what allows
YouTube, so I
teams to
don't
have
really
success like this in the run game.
They're going to go right back to Kamara.
beat it and all that.
He'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Because people say all kinds of stuff, so not yours. So, yeah, I get on here and stream and have a good time.
Flacco. He'll look middle here.
Let's
And
go.
there's Olave. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is
There's a lot of people
they're
on
down here
YouTube
in the
that think
red
they're
zone,
YouTube
and they
experts.
continue to attack. Now,
You know what
quite a
YouTube be doing.
touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Ooh, let's
He
go.
slams it in there.
Alvin
And he
Kamara,
is
another
in.
touchdown against that Dirty
Alvin
Birds, folks.
Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Y'all crowd better get ready to boo all evening. That's what's going. That's the thing going. That's what the thing gonna be for the rest of the game. Boo.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game.
That's what the thing
offensively.
gonna be
To
for the
able to
rest of the
sustain
game.
That many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Groupie able to add.
Yeah, so not yours. I don't
The Saints will take a
Yeah.
7-0 lead.
A lot of people been saying stuff like that on other stuff over the years of why they lose subscribers or subscribers go up and down. YouTube, yeah. So
After the touchdown,
I
it's
definitely been
Ruby
having
to
that
kick
problem
this
too
one
as
away.
well. But I don't think that's really the problem why YouTube, why subscribe count go up and down.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on
Dirty
offense.
Birds coming onto the
They'll be led
scene.
out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Michael
There
Penix
wasn't really
Jr.
anything fancy
I
about
don't know
the
who it
performance
is,
in
but
last week's win, Mike.
we gonna sit him
One
down.
interception,
Must be a rookie.
clearly like
We
they
gonna
had
sit
that
him down.
back, but for the most
Poor
part,
Penix.
Cody did a nice job
Poor
keeping the ball
Penix
out of
Jr.
harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film,
Yeah,
he
when I.
left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot
Oh,
of meat
yeah.
left on that bone.
That's all
Two
I tell
touchdown
people. Like,
passes,
just
those
try to
were great.
focus on
If he's gonna
or try to
continue lead
look
his
into
team to more wins in the future, he has to do a
what
better
people
job
say. Oh, you gotta do
identifying
this,
those
you gotta do
mismatches,
that.
finding those opportunities.
If you don't
When
do
they
that,
present
your
themselves,
subscriber count will
he's
go
gotta
down. I
take it.
didn't listen to all that too
So you
much.
come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that.
And I ain't saying it's not true,
Hopefully starts out
but
good,
I don't know.
ends
These
with you being able
YouTube
to get some
be
points
on
of
some
growth.
BS
11
anyway, so
yards on the pass there. First down, Atlanta.
I just said try to focus on what you're doing, streaming wise. People will stay, people will come,
London
people will
run
come
in
back.
motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
I had some
And
people
he's
be like,
fighting to
"Oh
try to get
man,
back to the line of scrimmage, but will
I didn't know I
not
was
do it.
unsubscribed.
This is
YouTube
gonna be a loss of a
unsubscribed."
yard.
I just be like, I'll brush it off, but I'll be like, really?
Interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff
Oh
himself.
man.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
So I don't know. I just worry about focus about
One quarter
worry about
in the books.
streaming,
The Saints
having good
out on
streams,
top. Greg and I back
and
in Atlanta
yeah,
after this.
keep it moving. And that's what you gotta do. So not yours, definitely. Just keep it moving. Keep doing your thing. Don't let nobody throw you off your game. And yeah, 'cause that can throw you off your game if you think about that too much.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson.
Stop. Let's go.
He'll dodge
Let's
what
go.
would be tackler. And wind up getting
But
a
much
nice
love
gain
to you,
of
So
6
Not
on the
Yours. Y'all
play.
go check out So Not Yours
This
channel
just
if y'all
shows why
hadn't
you
already.
can't count
Check
on
out
just
All in
one
the
guy
Night
to
Gaming
take it
channel,
down. He's a
801
powerful
channel.
enough runner. You gotta
Check
have
out,
guys coming in support when that first
well,
hit
that's
is
Game
made.
2.
It takes
Gamer
a team
Kid.
effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Everybody that came through
Minutes on 3rd down.
wide open.
To the right. That's Pitts. His 50th reception on the season.
How y'all let that guy
And he's
wide
got a
open?
first down to go with him.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical
Oh
moments.
my
That's
God.
where the ball needs to go.
Get off the block.
size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical situation. There
Okay,
is
get
no
out this
doubt where I'm
defense.
going
Get out
with
this
the ball.
defense.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's good. First down.
Nickel 2 trap. Let's go. Nickel 2 trap.
From the
Nope.
gun,
Nope.
here
Got
is
him.
Penix.
No! Good play. Oh my God. Wide open, bro.
Touchdown, Falcons.
I should have thought he was gonna run. That's why I
And he
stopped.
continues
Oh
to
my
be a
God.
focal point of this offense.
We
Now
got a
10
game, Jack.
touchdown catches for him
Oh,
on the
and he
year.
left-handed. Back of the end zone. Pain. It's looking like to be a showdown right here in Atlanta.
Young
Oh,
Ray
my
Whodat
God.
For the extra point.
Dude was wide open in the
He
back
gets it to go.
of the end
And
zone.
the Falcons come right back to tie it.
75 yards. Drive. Ugh. All right, we got a game. We got to do our part here, not fumble the ball.
As they kick it off.
Take care of the ball.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the
Don't let this hostile
25-yard
crowd
line.
in Atlanta
The Saints offense and veteran Alvin
throw us
Kamara
off our
set to take
game.
over once more.
Alvin Kamara.
He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out
Gonna try to get him
where he
another one.
ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. On first down,
Let's go.
they'll start
Let's go.
out with Kamara.
5
And he'll
yards.
get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Flacco. This one on target to Olave. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Flacco to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. It's a give now to Kamara.
Oh.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
We don't like that, Jack.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike,
We don't like that, Jack.
for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run.
2-minute warning.
Gets off his block, and he's able to
7-7.
take down the back for a loss of yards.
The punter remains on the side.
Hey, have a good one, so not yours. Shout out to you. Appreciate you stopping by, conversating. Much love to you, so not yours. Hope you have a good evening, good Sunday.
They do indeed snap it.
Oh, first down.
And he's going to have a Saints first down as they
Much
find
love
a
to
way
you.
convert.
I definitely stop by
46.
whenever you're streaming, when I'm not
Another
streaming.
catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ooh, look at the block. Let's go.
With Kamara.
Ooh, Alvin Kamara, let's go.
Pick up there of 19
First down.
yards.
Stopping the
It's good
clock.
for a Saints first down.
Ooh, let's go.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller.
That was a good play
still
call right there.
working off that
That was a good play
opening
call.
script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take
Oh,
the play
that stops the
calling
clock.
as the game unfolds.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Flacco to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. He pulls it in around the 5.
That's the clock.
It won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first
Yo,
and
Ray
goal.
Dog Gaming, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing today, man? Shout out to Ray Dog. Shout out to you, bro.
Here's Flacco.
Wide open touchdown. Let's go, Alvin Kamara. It's the Dirty Birds coming out the backfield.
His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The quarterback,
Go check out
with
Ray
all
Dog
of his
channel, man.
eligible
Shout out to you,
receivers
bro.
available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up
14-0. 14-7, excuse me.
He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. On 1st and 10, it's Penix.
Got him.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando.
And they get the ball
out.
out.
The coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it is the Jets who have the lead late in the second quarter. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. J.J. McCarthy with a couple of touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Christian Kirk, a touchdown reception. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. These two teams leave in the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
All right, let's get it on.
First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. As he throws there, it's going to wind up
that nickel two trap coming in with the blitz.
Time, and it'll set up second down. From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And Penix. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Penix. The throw on the run is complete. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. Now Penix. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, with the good coverage, and there to get a hand on it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Again, it's Penix.
He dropped it. Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
Important one here. Want to keep this
Yeah,
drive
but it
moving.
better be
Gotta pick up
Butterfingers.
3rd and 4. To throw again, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. 1st and goal at the 2. Here's a design run. And he'll go down. Back at the 4.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix.
Oh, let's go. Goal line. Stop.
Down,
Second
back to the
defense.
6.
Let's go. Anderson's coming up big this season.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for
That's
the
a
field
stop.
goal.
That was clutch.
This about as short as you can get. Koo's kick
That was
is
clutch.
good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara.
Let's
And he'll
go.
be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers,
Fourth
Mike, for as
quarter.
strong as he was
We
in the
got a
first half,
game.
it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the 2nd.
Damn, that drop pass that all that wide receiver for the Falcons had in the end zone could be the turning point in this game. Ooh, that's why you don't drop balls, folks.
They'll come up
Oh.
1st and 10 at the 40. A run here with Kamara. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have
Just to-
the same
just to
room
get that
run.
clock running.
That one's no gain. Now Flacco. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Pass.
And
Oh
again,
no,
this
I
one
don't do all
across
that.
midfield to the
I keep it. I
47-yard
keep
line.
it simple in my
Take a look at his
game plan,
receiving. So he has
alternate.
been terrific. Over 100
Yeah,
yards.
I go
in this
by I do formation, and I just keep it simple. All that extra stuff. I only do extra stuff on defense. Offense, I keep it simple. Keep a simple playbook.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down.
I keep a simple playbook.
Gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Now defense, I do certain packages.
On the ground, it's Kamara.
Let's go. Oh,
And
let's
he'll
go.
be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him.
I don't know if we should do this.
This crowd into it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Get to third down.
Yeah.
Throwing, Flacco. He's got his man. That's
Yeah, I keep
Olave.
it simple.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short
First
pickup
down.
of 5, but it will keep the drive going. The defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. Now 10 catches in the game.
Oh, nice blocking. Let's go. Oh, that was good blocking. That was good blocking.
Nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is
That was
it.
good blocking, Jack.
Patience
See
is
what
a
we got
great
here. See what we
quality
got
of
at
a
Tyson
running
Hill.
back. You have to
Exciting.
wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting.
There we go.
Come on. No game.
Chris Olave was right there.
Down, gonna be incomplete.
Oh my God, Chris Olave was right there, Jack. Oh my God. That stings. Chat, that stings.
Flacco.
Let's go. We get it back. We get it back. Damn, that was Chris Olave right there.
And it gets his team a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody
Wide
works on,
open,
Mike. They
Jack.
call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way.
All right, let's go. Let's run that play again. Let's run that play again.
I don't even think their opponent sees the ball.
Run it again, chat.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw.
Difference between Derek Carr and Flacco. Flacco would get rid of the ball.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing.
Joe
pass
Flacco will
concepts
get rid of the
open
ball.
up
Rid of the
downfield. But
ball.
in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he
Right here.
got his head around,
Big play. Let's go, tight end. Let's go. I love my tight ends. Let's go. Flacco will get rid of the ball. All right, let's go right
Well,
side.
a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara.
Let's go.
And he's got
Dagger
another one.
in the heart of Atlanta.
Alvin Kamara.
Woo, let's get out of the
Touchdown,
stinking
New
stadium.
Orleans.
Go back to the
That
Big
is
Easy.
his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Let's go. Had to set it up.
Exactly how you
I had to
stress
set it
all
up.
week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no
That's got to
doubt.
be a record too.
That late
Another record.
touchdown, Mike. That should all but just seal this victory away.
Let's go.
Groupie
21-10.
able to add the extra point.
Sweeping
Saints
the
are
Atlanta
out to a
Falcons.
21-10 lead.
Of the season. It feels good. It feels damn good. Damn dirty birds.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this
I
one
don't know what
away.
they built that stadium for.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not
Who
bring it
that,
up.
baby?
It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard
What we
line.
doing, Chad? Nickel 2
Here
trap?
comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit is double
Cover 3 Sky.
digits,
Let's
so
go
work
cover
to
3
do
Sky.
as they begin this drive.
I want a
with
pick.
1st and 10.
I want a pick, Chad. I want a pick.
They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll be forced to just throw that one
That
away.
cover 3
It's
Sky.
incomplete.
This is one of those situations
Nickel
that
double
plays
mud,
directly
cover
into
3
the
Sky.
hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do
This
they
is
do?
a pick right
They
here.
bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Punt the ball.
The receiver
Oh, they
had
ain't
a
gonna
nice
punt.
soft spot in that zone coverage.
Nickel
and he
3.
settles down
Nickel
to give a nice target to the
double
quarterback.
mug. Cover
But
3
the
sky.
defense had eyes on him
Let's
the
go.
entire time. Secure
Let's go.
rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Oh, he caught it!
Tight end. That's
Get out of
it.
here! He caught that!
Some teams just have a strong
Oh my God, he caught that.
Go for 4th down tries.
And now the
Yo,
referee
Angelo,
looks like
what's
he
going
has
on?
gotten
Shout out to you,
word
Angelo.
from replay
Y'all go
to
check out
stop the
Angelo's
game
channel, man. What's going
inside
on?
The last 2 minutes, all replays emanate from there.
Damn, Howden, number 31, I'm looking at you. That was the guy that almost bumped into my bumped in the Lattimore, costing him a freaking goddamn interception almost.
So that is what
Earlier in the game. What's going on early in the in that Buffalo game? What's going on, Angelo? Shout out to you, bro. Y'all go check out Angelo's channel if y'all hadn't already.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They're like on the way in.
Gonna throw again.
Oh my God, he caught that.
Receiver he doesn't put it away. And
In the middle.
And the defense.
Bumbo!
Mike, we hear that term run.
Damn. Ooh, that number 55 been on the field, having himself a game all game.
Catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball.
I told y'all. Y'all be booing all game long.
Points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1.
Oh, anytime, Angelo. Anytime, my boy. Shout out to you, bro. Anytime. Always. Yeah, look at that replay right here. Pero. Oh, the honey badger stripped it probably. Foxy, yep, number 55 been all over the place. Oh, come on. I figured they was going to do a overview.
From replay, they're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
That's got to be a fumble, man. His knee was not down. He landed on top of where it was. Yeah, I think his knee was down. Damn.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That one is caught by Mooney.
All right, Chad. All right, Chad. All right.
Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Penix.
Oh, nice stop.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Penix.
Got a sack.
Gets there. And down he goes. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Now, deep ball for London.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Pick that ball
That
off.
is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there, but they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover.
I said they used the timeout shot.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara.
Yep, they will.
And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
And I love that game. Think Fox to get game ball over this. He's been all over the place.
Here's Flacco.
First down.
Into the hands of Olave. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Flacco to throw.
Come here,
He's
first
got his man
down.
right side.
Let's
It's
go.
complete. And he's gonna
In the
have
game
first
against the
down.
Dirty Birds.
Aggressive call there, but it works
What
out
a
as
game.
They convert on fourth down. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And that's now 4 victories in a row.
And a
They
road chat.
continue to play
And we're
as
going to keep
well
going.
as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that,
Yo, Smart
we say
Gaming, what's up,
so
bro?
long, everyone.
Shout out to you, Smart Gaming. How you doing? Salute, salute. Appreciate that like. How you doing, bro? We chilling on this Sunday afternoon on some football, foosball. All right, folks, we're 10-5. Saints are 10-5. Jets. Yeah, we beat the Falcons earlier and beat the Falcons. The same score. 21-7, this time 21-10. Same 21 points. You got the Jets and Seahawks to end the season, folks, ladies and gentlemen. We're 10-5. Looking good to the playoff picture. Oh, the Eagles even lose them. Got the Rams down in LA. Great. Be right back, chat. All right, guys, we're back. Coffee chill for a little while. Got the brick. Hopefully y'all looked at the enjoy looking at the playoff bracket. Full game here, folks. Against these New York Jets. Let's see what type of jersey these guys got. That's a home game. Like the home games. Go. We're rolling in these jersey chat. I'm gonna go with these. All right, let's get it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And this one features the Saints. Rocket arm quarterback. He's going to have to air it out.
2 more games of the season to finish it off. Stream off. Jets. Come to town. New York to the Big Easy. The Big Apple to the Big Easy. New York to New Orleans.
Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league.
That coffee, some good.
Guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, time, they're looking to put on a show.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple.
Ooh, it's gonna be a long day for you, buddy. We coming. Jones, it's gonna be a long day for you.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud
Yo, what's up, J-Dot? How you doing, J-Dot, bro?
Leading up to the opening kickoff, and with a sack like that,
Salute to you, man. Shout out to you. Hit that like on the way in.
Man, we can feel it all.
It's gonna be a long day for you.
Now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Jones. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones.
Nice stop right here, folks. And I believe we do get the ball after halftime.
Call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Let's go.
Nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran. He's still going. Former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow
Nice
as
run
an
by
entire
Kamara.
team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5.
To throw is Flacco. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
He'll hit the leg on the way in.
This is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Kamara. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Flacco to throw.
No.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical.
They don't
for us
want
to
Flacco
find
getting the
success,
ball, Chad.
especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air.
They don't want Flacco. They don't want Olave getting the ball.
The remainder of this game.
Okay.
You know, Mike, I'm all
Gonna
for
piss
being
me off.
aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Jones now on 1st down.
Oh, God.
Going for it all. And he's into the end zone.
All right. Enough of the bullshit. All right.
Touchdown, Jets.
All right.
That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start
All
the
right.
coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back.
That'd be the only one you're gonna get.
Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always
Enjoy
going to
it.
be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
He's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. Now, faking the give. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when
Flacco
guys
with the
are
late.
open in this level, Mike,
But
they don't stay
got that
open
ball
very
off
long.
late,
So what they
but he
taught
got
us
it
as
off.
receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's Kamara.
1st down.
Gonna work this down inside the 45.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long
We ain't
time.
playing,
Not
Jack.
too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
They'll go again here with Kamara. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. The Jets have the advantage. More from New Orleans after this.
You see, version 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Kamara. Second and 7. Throwing, Flacco. Pass is caught by Olave. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy.
Chris Olave, touchdown.
And in. Chris Olave, touchdown Saints. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll run. This is Hall.
Oh, I think he is. Freaking Curtis Martin.
Fall forward for about 7. 2nd down and 3. Now Jones.
Oh shit, man. I see what type of plays they doing.
And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. 2 minutes.
Warning, folks.
1st half, all tied at 7. We're back to New Orleans.
Home to field goal.
After this. Now Jones.
Got him. Let's get him out of field goal range.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Oh, God.
To get the throwaway and
Damn it, bro.
That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time. As
Had a good stop right there, too.
On 3rd down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One taken in
Yo,
by
what's up,
Corey.
C-Ray? How you doing, C-Ray?
And he's close
What's
to
going
another
on?
First down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, you good? Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're having a good Sunday.
Coordinators use to just
Yeah,
get
we
their
just been chilling out here on some
passing
Madden.
game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes
Shout
on,
out to you, C-Ray.
lead to bigger and bigger gains. An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Again, it's Jones. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Jones.
Man, are you kidding me?
He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Second.
Why are they not
goal.
fucking running the ball?
A design run here.
Stupid.
With Jones.
I'm not running the ball. Ain't dumb. They not even running the ball.
So we come upon halftime here in week
Damn
17,
computer.
as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by.
Hey, appreciate you. Shout out. No problem.
Coach.
All right,
Shout
Mike,
out
thanks
to you,
very much.
C-Ray.
More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the defending champs, the Eagles, who got the win on the road. Jalen Hurts leading the way as his guys pick up win number 14 on the year. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. C.J. Stroud, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. And then finally, we wrap up the week with a good one on Monday Night Football between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it
All
back
right,
out
we
to
get the
Mike
ball
Tirico.
at halftime.
7, the score as we begin half number 2.
Shout out to you once again, C-Ray. Much love to you.
Will be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They're going to go right back.
Oh,
to
nice.
Kamara. And
First
that
down.
should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. They'll run.
Nice block. Let's go. Let's go. Nice block. I see you. Oh, come on.
Leading the way is.
I know it's him that did that block.
Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd and a yard. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Nope. Oh, my God.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now a give running left with Kamara. He'll get about 2. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Flacco. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, and it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
It's a give down to Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Let's go. He'll get it again.
Let's go, touchdown. Woo, Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the
That was a big drive.
tie ball game.
Get off me.
Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this
74-yard drive. And 5 Saints against the 3-12 Jets.
After the touchdown, it's Griffey to kick this one away.
Jets.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. And look,
Jones haven't been busy today on the ground.
This pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it. It's rare to see an offense that finds
That's who that Nation Dome is loud today, folks.
One of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that.
Good stop.
Where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Jones to throw.
No! Goddamn screens. Oh, that screen bailed him out. Oh my God, the screen bailed him out.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Damn it, man.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after... gun, it's Jones.
There you go.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was
That was a
bouncing
pick,
around,
man.
but it falls incomplete. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
No way! No fucking
They'll be
way!
taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Oh,
And this is a tricky part
MG.
of the game for any defense. You find
No
yourself
way he caught
protecting
that.
a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain
Oh,
aggressive? Do you try to just
Lattimore.
keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Jones now on 1st down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic
How come
training
not
staff
in
will
here,
take a look, but
Beagle?
This is a problem late in the season. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll throw with Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this.
And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York.
Bro, Big Honcho is not in here.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come
Fuck,
through
bro.
here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this
Probably
one,
gonna have to
they
get
have
off here.
been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4
Bro,
quarters.
get
and
off here.
I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, nice pass.
Olave come across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Pistol give to Kamara. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Now
Fuck
after the
America
run,
keep
we get
getting
a
hurt
stoppage
every
for
fucking
injured
goddamn
players.
game, dude.
Athletic
Shit.
training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, second and goal. They'll drop to throw.
Let's go.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Chris Olave, touchdown 6. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year.
Wide open Chris Olave in the end zone.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Shotgun now for Jones.
There it is.
That would be the dagger.
Let's go, Demario Davis. Demario Davis with the pick.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this?
Sit your ass down, defense steps up. Right defensive call. Cover 3 sky. All the way.
The Saints offense and their wide receiver.
38 yards. 2 TDs for Chris Olave.
Winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of
They
the
still got 3 timeouts. They're going to call their timeouts for additionally. So we just going to march down the field. Get in field goal range if you can.
On first and 10, it's
Oh, look at Miller.
and he takes it
Up
down
to
to
good.
the 15-yard line.
First down. First
Now
and
the
10.
Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Shoot, do Miller want a touchdown? Who knows?
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Once again, it's Miller. And this offensive line.
32.
Running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. We'll try and run here with Miller. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up. Here's Miller.
Let's go. Miller gets him a touchdown.
He's in. Kendra Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. Greg, the big guys up front.
Oh.
They deserve some praise on that.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really
Get a
only
break
takes
in here
one
after
guy
this, and
to distort
we're
the
gonna come back
defense
with the
and win this
last
block.
game of the
But
season.
In this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Been on for 2 hours. Shout out to everybody that came through. Chat, watch, lurked.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
You hear that all the way down here, the Big Easy in the bayou.
They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time
Get another one.
now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
They gotta throw now. 28-14 Jets.
Throwing Jones. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Got
Under
him.
pressure and
Woo!
down he
Big
goes.
boy Breeze. Breezes with the sack.
Cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Ah,
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and
no.
it's the pressure
Bruh.
in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the...
And this
The
is
Peter
gonna be
always
a
doing that
touchdown.
dumbass shit.
Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now
Oh, they're
the
done.
line for the
Yeah,
extra
ain't no
point.
about, ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. They're done. They're done.
The kick is
They're
good.
done.
And the Jets are back to within 7. It's 28-21. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here.
Cooper.
That was their last
Guy
shot.
we
They've
drafted.
got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come
Who
take
make
the
him pay
field.
for that, chat?
Best play in football, Mike.
I feel like
Victory
it.
formation, take a couple knees.
No. Let's go victory. Let's go victory. We need a victory. Anything can happen.
1st and 10.
Anything can happen. Don't feel like getting pissed off. Let's go.
Victory formation here.
Someone can get a pick 6 to the house, and we ain't gonna have that.
So this one, a win for
We
the
not gonna
Saints.
have that, Jack.
They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss.
Yeah,
They
people.
go, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.
You hear the Whodat Nation? Y'all go your ass back to the
And
Big
that'll do
Apple.
it
Get out
for
the
my
damn Big
partner,
Easy
Greg
and go back to the
For our
Big
entire
Apple.
team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners.
Oh
We
shit.
say so long from New Orleans.
Big boy. And the Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in. They had a hell of a game. Be in that number. Alright, we're gonna take a break, chat. Excuse me. Fracture will take him out 3 weeks. Oh, Camara? Why? Why? 3 weeks? We got the playoff coming. Oh my god, I'm fucking done with this fucking game, bro. They don't want us to win. Madden don't want us to win. We're 11-5. 11-5, folks. Last game of the season, Seattle Seahawks. Take a look back at the schedule. Let's see, we lost these 2 games, opening games, 17-34 against Eagles, 7-13 Texans, but we bounced back 21-0, barely. Third down, so I had to bench freaking Derek Carr Derek Carr for that one. Spencer Rattler, and then somewhere in between here, the Chargers game. Where the Chargers game at? Or was it last season? The Chargers or the Rams? Somewhere down the line, we picked up Joe Flacco. Might have been the Panthers loss. Yeah, it was the Panthers loss. After that Panthers loss, I was fed up. Bench Derek Carr, bench Spencer Rattler, picked up Joe Flacco, folks. I believe, and he came out, did balls out against the 49ers. Lost again against the Panthers. Panthers swept us, but that's all right. 35-3, went over the Rams. Beat the damn Dirty Birds 21-7. Beat the Patriots 21-10. Beat the lost to the Buccaneers 14-17. That's okay. That's the Mayfield bullshit running all over the place. Destroyed the hot tour Miami Dolphins 38-7. Got our payback. Beat the Buccaneers in the dome 2014. Got the bye week. Beat the Buffalo Bills. They didn't circle a wagon. Beat them 21-10. Got some Buffalo Wild Wings right back to the Big Easy. Then beat the Atlanta Falcons Dirty Birds. Same score as the last time, 21-10 this time. And recently beat the New York Football Jets 28-21. Last game of the season, Seattle Seahawks at the Dome. Like I said, we picked up Joe Flacco. We've been balling out. Playoff picture. We might have a Saints versus Green Bay rematch, folks, in the Dome. Be on the lookout for that. But looking like it'd be Saints versus Carolina Panthers in Carolina. I don't like that at all, chat. I don't like it at all. I don't want to go to Carolina. We're 11-2. We should have a home game at least, chat. We ain't gonna have not one home game. But this is big. We need a lot of outside help to get a home game, and we have to win this game. Seattle. But I'll be right back, chat. Alright. Let's go. Last game, folks. Rock those. Hell yeah, we can rock those. Yeah, we've been rocking these jerseys ever since then. We rocked these jerseys. We've been in win streak, so yeah, let's keep it going. Last game of the dome of the season, 2026 season, I think, believe.
It's the National Football
Do that,
League
baby.
on EA Sports. And this one features the Saints. Rocket arm quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Saints and the Seahawks. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL
Final
25.
game of the season in the Big Easy. Final game of the stream. On the way to the playoffs, 11-2, folks. New Orleans Saints.
The regular season
Damn, Seahawks players don't look happy. No, they don't. They coming to this raucous, hostile crowd in the bayou.
Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week.
11-5, folks. Not 11-2, 11-5. 7-9 Seahawks. Damn, we keep getting the ball.
Or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side,
We got a chance
you got guys making
to end
plans for
Seattle
next
season.
figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one.
Joe Flacco
What is a
crowd
unbelievable NFL
acquired
season.
out of free
Ready to
agent.
go to work on offense for the first time.
By
They'll
Coach
be led
Warrior.
out by the veterans, still going. Former Super Bowl
And
MVP,
Rizzy.
comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed.
Oh, we're gonna have to have a good run game without Alvin Kamara. They sure don't want Alvin Kamara to break records, man. Keep having him injured.
It's gonna be a tough group to match up.
We're gonna have to
Now on first,
have a strong run game.
they'll run straight ahead with Miller. Not much.
Olave gonna have to have himself a game. It's Olave.
To throw is Flacco. And he got rid of that one quickly
Ooh,
before
I
the
saw
receiver
old boy was
knew what
looking at a
was going
pick.
on. That's incomplete.
Oh my God, old boy was looking at a
Just
pick.
rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver.
Oh boy
in
was
tight
looking at a
spot.
pick. He's looking at a jet.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
What's new?
They will indeed go as they look to throw.
What a catch!
The right side to Olave.
Chris Olave.
Well, you can see the entire
First down.
sideline and frankly the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for
Absolutely
another day.
right.
The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Now, faking the give. That one pinballs around,
Drop that,
but it
bro.
is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes.
Make up for that, baby. First down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Miller.
Peter Crowd saying first down.
Gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Flacco. This one on target to Olave. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the ground, it's Miller. They'll stick with him again. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. On the handoff, this is Miller. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
This job is for you, Alvin Kamara. Touchdown. Come on, Williams.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jamal Williams. Touchdown, Saints. That is
Smash mouth football. Warriors said at the beginning of the game, this will be a smash mouth game against the Seattle Seahawks.
Settle into this game on top 600.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest
And
of the
it
game,
is a smash mouth drive, folks. On the ball, up the gut. Stop the run.
Is our score,
and we have a game.
Sent into the air. Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Look at this quarterback. Oh, Lord. Kids, you're about to get destroyed.
Leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia.
Better.
Geno Smith.
Oh, Geno.
Week, when you go back and watch and study this
all right,
tape,
Geno
Mike,
Smith. I see.
at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor. And you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system. And when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard
Let's go.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes
Delonte
everything for the defensive
Adams.
play caller.
Delonte Taylor, excuse me.
Worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a
we coming all
secondary
day.
pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
We coming all day.
The first carry for the
We coming all day.
Walker. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Into the first quarter, folks.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Third and long. From the gun, it's Geno.
Yes, sir.
He'll be forced to
Where you
just
coming?
throw that one away. It's incomplete. up
Gonna be a long game for Geno Smith.
Michael Dixon to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll start the drive with Miller. And he'll manage to get this ahead for
Play it smart. Play it smart, chat.
Here's a handoff to Miller. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play.
Oh, off the bat, bro. We haven't had a flag the last 2 games, I think, at holding call. Oh, no.
First down.
Yeah, they're offsides. Flying that check. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, I'm done.
A run up the middle with Miller. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down.
Another offside, so we'll take that one. Since they want to give it to us, we'll take it.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Bro, I'm weak.
Now it's Miller. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Another one?
They'll run with Miller. And he finds some space.
Give me another flag.
Gain of 7 on 1st
Come on now,
down.
big boy.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. 2nd down and 3.
2 offsides for them folks. Offside penalties.
A run here with Miller. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile.
Come on, holding down.
The 1st down, but we do have
Bet you,
a
yeah.
flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust.
No.
Elements of this quick
Not gonna do
passing
that,
game.
chat.
If your target
Think
and
we're
the
gonna do that?
quarterback are not on the same page,
You're
it
not
winds up
gonna
being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Wow, we're going to do that.
And intercepted. It's the safety, Julian
Oh,
Love.
Flacco haven't had a pick in a minute. He had a pick. Couple of games.
32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover.
We ain't got the mirror, man.
Off the field. That's exactly what
This is going to be
defender
huge.
takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This one finds Lockett down the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They run with Walker.
Yeah, okay. All right.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's
God, I knew he was going there.
got it with Smith and Jigba.
I knew he was going there.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
I knew he was going
That's
there.
his first reception of the ball game, and it really comes at a good time as they get.
Y'all hit that like on the way in, folks, as we enter the 2-minute warning in the 2nd
So
quarter.
they come to the line for 1st down and
Seahawks
10.
are driving.
Working out of the gun.
Get that. Drop it.
And he can't hang on through the
Butterfingers
contact.
number
It's
14.
incomplete. What a good job defensively.
Drops his
to meet
ball.
him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Smith.
Oh, God.
He keeps it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
You ain't doing that bullshit again. No, sir, you ain't doing it again.
All the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a
It's
throw away.
breezy. With the
Sometimes you just
sack.
have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
You're damn right he did. Oh,
So now the
timeout.
Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
All right, Cooper.
And that is good coverage.
All
by
right,
the
let's see what
punt
we got
team
here.
As they meet him and bring him down.
83 yards from
Home team's offense
Kendra
and running back Kendra Miller.
Kendra Miller.
Getting set to take over. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line.
Lean
Had
on
big
me.
opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half.
They just keep stepping off sides. They're trying to tank this game, chat. See, y'all trying to lose on purpose.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
God, no!
Here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to be brought down. What a
God
turn
damn.
of events here. He has given his guys
We're trying to give
first
them the
and
game.
10 in the red zone.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions.
We're trying to give them the game,
And then
chat.
once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. They just they're not going to get away with it at this level.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain.
We're trying to give them the game, Chad.
They'll come to the line
But don't
now
worry, we're
on
coming.
2nd and 2.
We coming.
Play action now. It's Gino.
Oh my God, we're giving them the game. We are literally giving. I need to stop using that play. I need to stop using that play.
So the
That play is
turns
killing
into
me.
a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly
That
how you want
bootleg
your
to the right
offense to
play
take
is
care of
fucking
business.
killing me.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a
Damn
sudden,
it,
after that
man.
turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs
But that's what
to
got
work
us here,
with.
chat.
It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just
Get Ertz out of here. Get Ertz out of here. We're getting Ertz out of here, Chad.
Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here.
That's fortunate, though. Get rid of that ball.
With some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back on the bounce. And this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100
Still got to set it up
for this one. Here's Flacco to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Flacco to throw. This throw right side is
out of bounds. Stops the clock.
That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another
Let's go.
Down.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on.
And he called it out of bounds.
First down.
I can't stop the clock.
For this first half and good enough for a first down. Here on this final
God damn, it fucking sucks, bro.
We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports.
Oh, bro.
Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
Field goal.
We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Justin Herbert has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter.
All right, let's go Tampa 2 one time.
Game, all tied. Third quarter.
Tampa 2 one time.
Down here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10.
Oh my God.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Smith to Smith and Jigba. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down. Here's a handoff to Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They go play action with Smith. He's got it inside the 5.
Unbelievable.
And he's gonna be brought
Unbelievable.
down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
They're gonna pull a wildcat on them.
One across into
Let's
the
go to
end zone.
overtime in this game.
Kenneth
Why not? Let's go to overtime.
Seahawks.
Let's go to overtime, chat.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go
Hey,
once
shout out
more.
to EB. Yeah,
As we
let's
enter
get
the
it.
final
We're
weekend
trying
of the
to.
regular season, he's trying to hold on and capture the crown as the
Block.
NFL leader in receiving
Let's
yards.
block. Let's go.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down,
It's the
down
last game of
road,
the season.
they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This one complete
Tyson Hill.
to Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
No!
To Miller,
What are you
running
do?
left.
Block!
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top
I'm
speed,
benching Hurts for
you
the
know that play's
playoffs.
not going anywhere. That's
I'm not
exactly
having
what
him.
the defense
I'm
was
not
able
dealing
to
with
force
Hurts in the
here by
playoffs.
getting penetration.
I'm benching him.
Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Once again, it's Miller. Call it a game
I am
of
benching Hurts in the
13.
playoffs.
First down, New Orleans.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now Flacco. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, it just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Hill. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Flacco. Pass is caught by Olave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, send it to the fourth quarter. Send it to the fourth quarter, chat.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff, and Miller has
Come on, a flag.
He'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. He'll run straight ahead with Miller. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Flacco. Got it into the hands of Olave.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup.
Hey, yo, British, how you doing? What's going on, Shar?
3rd down,
How you doing,
it's
British?
a little bit more manageable.
Here
Good to see
is
you up in
a
here. How
big
you
one.
doing?
3rd down and 2.
How's your weekend been going? In a minute.
To throw
Oh.
is Flacco. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are
Hope you're having a
enough
good
to convert.
evening.
It's going to be
Miss
1st
British.
and goal.
Been a minute since I seen you up here.
Here's Miller.
Touchdown.
Good blocking, and he's in.
Yo, Punisher, what up, bro? Shout out to you, Punisher 90th Gaming. What's going on? Shout out to you, Punisher. Whodat, baby. It's tied game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
How's everybody doing this Sunday evening? Happy Sunday to all.
Try this game here in the 4th quarter.
Y'all hit that like on the way in. Get these likes up. Shout out to Punisher, British. What's going on? Be-woo.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store?
Man, taking over,
remaining
bro.
time?
Yeah, kinda.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position.
Yeah,
to start this
after a
drive.
while, man can become addicted,
Seahawks
man.
offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the
Especially
NFC.
when the views are blowing up for
This
Matt
is
from
where
my
we
Madden
stand.
streams. I'm like,
Final
yeah.
weekend of the regular season is upon us. And we'll know the brackets and the seedings for
I
the
think people like the
postseason
Madden streams.
end of the night.
You asking me? Might be my Madden commentary.
This drive
Oh my God,
started
bro!
on the
Look at this
ground with
bullshit
Walker.
here.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Come on,
Right
stop
with Walker.
God
And he will
fucking
have the
damn,
Seahawks
bro.
1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and
Nickname it. Yep. I'm in college
I think
football
everybody in the stadium
26.
saw that run coming,
College
Mike.
football
Good
26 is
luck
up there, but
all he really had to do was just fall forward.
I think
and
a
it
lot
would
of
be
people
enough
like
to
that
pick up
Madden
the 1st down.
when it comes to football.
Smith now to throw on 1st down.
They got there.
Made him up running and watch for
I
people.
mean, luckily for him,
There
he saw
are,
that free
especially,
rush coming.
especially like now,
At the very
I'm
least was able
raging.
to get that ball
Yeah,
out
yeah, yeah.
to prevent the sack.
We'll try again
That
here.
just is better than the
2nd and 10.
WWE commentary streams.
Straight ahead.
Show that down.
And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Who that nation crowd? Sit your ass down. Defense need to make one more stop, folks.
On play action, Smith.
There it is. Out of bounds.
Complete to lock it outright.
Big boy hurt. Don't even matter.
Following the
Show ass
completion, we'll get
down.
a stoppage here for
Punt the
an
ball.
injured player.
They be
Something
mad.
you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself
Ooh-wee.
checked out.
Just before the 2-minute warning. Punting ball.
Punt this one away.
Punt the ball, bitch.
Important punt here in this tie game late. And he'll get a few yards on this return.
All right.
The 15-yard
All right, Chad. We got to play this more here.
The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense
Run
has really
game.
had their way
Got to
so
be
far,
solid.
intercepting
And
him
make no
twice.
more big
Forced
throws.
into a number of bad
I mean,
throws.
bad
And
throws.
generally,
Excuse
he
me.
has just made it tough to operate all game long.
Be overlooking this team a little bit.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Damn Seahawks.
They'll get it going on the ground
let's go.
with Miller.
At least run the clock out. We either gonna win with the clock on. Know what I'm saying?
So 2 minutes left to play.
Oh, we're gonna go to overtime.
In the second half.
Either way,
Taking it right
chat.
back on EA
I like our
Sports
chances.
After this,
I like our
they'll go
chances.
up now for 2nd down. Miller.
Let's go, Miller.
And
Okay.
this defense up to the
Chris
task
Olave.
now. Gain of just
Chris
2,
Olave.
and it's 3rd down.
You've been coming up big for us all year. You think been busy? Oh, I hear that, British.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another
Let's
catch
go.
for his favorite target. And
Chris
he couldn't
Olave.
pick up the first down. He knew where that marker
Heard that,
was
British.
and made sure
I feel you on that.
he got beyond it. They'll run here. Here's 2nd and 2. Now, faking the give.
Olave, let's go.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. 25 yards.
Huge.
Pick up there.
Huge
It's good for
catch.
a Saints 1st down.
Joe Flacco.
Clutch
Ooh,
throw here to
Joe.
keep their chances alive.
The Chris Olave.
Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock,
Nope.
and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Come on. God, I know you're not Kamara, but get around the goddamn
Taken
dude.
down for a loss.
Let's go. Oh. Gotta be Kamara. We gotta go. We gotta get in the middle of the field. We gotta get in the middle of the field, chat. 30 seconds, 37 seconds.
Throwing, Flacco.
Let's go. First
There's
down.
that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't
All
cover
right.
him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
And he will have the first down.
First down.
The drive will continue after a pickup
First down.
of 8.
You got maybe a couple. First down, chat. 28 seconds.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Jesus,
To the right
Jesus,
side,
come
that's gonna
on.
wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a
I need
loss of a
one
couple
more.
yards
Come
that
on,
one.
bro.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
And
that
drops it.
throw
Oh, my
not
God.
able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he
30
may have
yard
got
field
a little
goal.
ahead of himself there.
Did he
And it's
make
gonna
it,
bring
Chad?
up fourth down.
47.
And in this situation,
47.
Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in
You
the world.
asshole.
Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
This kick is
Good.
good.
Groupie
And
for
they
the
take
win.
lead in the final minute of
Ooh,
this
let's
game.
go.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to
that's
win it.
clutch. I
And
didn't
then
think I was
this
gonna
kick,
make
what's
it.
left to be said,
Barely
it was
made
never
it.
in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the
It
final
ain't over
minute
yet,
as
Chet.
they kick it away. Hardy now with the return. And a
Thank you,
decent
here,
return
Jeff
there.
Hardy.
He'll get this up just shy of the
Prevent
30.
defense all the way.
1st and 10. Back
Everybody
is
back. Ball game. Ball
And
game.
it's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're
Saints
gonna get out of
win.
here with a victory.
At home
So this one, a win for
with
the
a
Saints.
field goal.
They finish off the regular season.
Groupie.
They are division champions.
Joe Flacco
Home game next weekend.
was signed in the middle of the season out of free agency.
So that'll just about do it.
Joe
for
Flacco
Brandon
has found himself a
Our
home.
team, I'm Mike
Coach
Tirico.
Warrior said, "You
You've been
are our
watching
quarterback.
NFL on
We
EA
are
Sports.
division champions,
For more, log on
and
to
we're marching into the playoffs.
EASports.com.
And I think we have a home
The
field
Saints are
playoff game.
As we say,
We
so
played it smart without
from
Kamara. We
New
didn't have Alvin Kamara, but that was okay. We played our game, folks. Oh my God. 138 yards for Joe Flacco. 17. When the Saints go marching in. We go marching in the playoffs once again. We probably got a chance to get our Green Bay Packers rematch in the wild card, folks. Oh my God, that game was clutch. Groupie had to make that field goal. Groupie gets game ball. Rizzy and Coach Warrior. We got our Panthers. Yeah, hey, at least we got a home game. I'll take it. Get down. That's recover from his injury. Okay, that's clutch. Let's see. Okay, we still ain't got Canberra. Right in. No. Want to take out what you call him? Yeah, put Tyson Hill in there. Alright, Hill here. We can put Shooter. Alright. I like our chances, shit. Like our chances. Now we're gonna have Keandre Miller, you're gonna have to go ball out. And Jamal Williams. Alright. I like our chances. So next weekend probably chat. We'll probably do a playoff game. Next weekend, Carolina Panthers. What they call them, the cardiac cats, coming to town. Ladies and gentlemen, look at these playoffs. Playoffs. Talk about playoffs. Damn. This is like an old school freaking lineup. Man, I wish we could spectate Madden playoff. This is so stupid that we can't spectate these games. It is trash. We can't spectate that, bro. God. But yeah, man, we have freaking New Orleans Saints, Carolina Panthers in the Dome. 4 o'clock game. We'll have that next weekend. Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Old school 90s rivalry, 2000 rival game. Getting renewed. And you got the 49ers and Cowboys once again rivalry from last season. They're back at it. That's a night game. Then you got Baltimore Ravens Steelers rivalry in AFC. Colts and Texans. And freaking Buffalo and I keep saying San Diego, Las Vegas. San Diego Chargers, god damn it. Get tired of looking at the Chiefs. Chiefs and Eagles back in the bye week. Yeah, that's a good what I might do some spectating. Have these games up on spectate and just have it on all Madden and have it as a playoff game. That's what I do. Since you can't actually go here and spectate. So lame, bro. You should be able to do everything you want to do, man. $70 game. All right, chat. That should be it. 12-5 New Orleans Saints march from 12-5 after getting Joe Flacco, bro. Ooh. As you see, two hard losses, tough losses to the Eagles. We might get our rematch against the Eagles too in the playoffs. We might get it all in one swoop. Freaking Texans. I know the Rams was in the playoffs a couple of weeks ago. They must have got bounced out. They must have lost the last 2 games. So we lost these 2, opening 2. Beat the Lions 21-0. Thought we were doing something. Beat Cardinals 13. Lost to the Panthers. That's when the Coach Warrior had enough. He told Rizzy, we gotta get freaking Derek Carter out of here. Spencer Rattler couldn't do shit. Couldn't do diddly poo on offense. Couldn't do diddly poo on defense. So after that horrible loss in Carolina, story, man. And it's funny how everything comes right back after the horrible loss. Horrible loss. We go to free agency. We pick up Joe Flacco, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, change of the guard. Talk about. He went on a win streak. Well, kind of on a win streak. We beat the 49ers. We did lose against Carolina. I think this might have been the one that we picked up Joe Flacco and we lost against Carolina in the Dome. But ever since we picked up Joe Flacco after this Carolina game in the Dome, we beat the Rams 35-3, beat the Falcons 21-7, beat the Patriots 21-10, beat the Buccaneers, the Yuccaneers. No, lost again to the Yuccaneers. Yeah, that's when I was getting pissed off. Mayfield was running all over the place. Yep, 17-14. Trumped them. Whole Miami Dolphins 38-7. Beat the Yuccaneers. Got our back 28-14. Got to the bye week. beat the Buffalo Bills, circle the wagon a few times. 2010. Beat the Atlanta Falcons rivalry. 21-10. Same as the last beatdown. Beat the New York Football Jets 28-21. That was a close one right there. One of the few close games that we had. Jets almost came in the dome and won it. And Seattle to end the season, folks. To end the stream on a game-winning field goal by Groupie. Groupie, folks. Game-winning field goal. Now, folks, we are in the playoffs. And we got our rematch of the season, Carolina. And hopefully, I'm hoping the Green Bay Packers. Beat Tampa Bay so we can get our rematch in the next round. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is it, folks. That is all I have for y'all. Shout out to everybody that came through the chat, everybody that watched, everybody that learned. Playoffs. We are back. Gotta make a playoff thumbnail now. Yeah, make sure that like, subscribe. We'll be back same Warrior time, same Warrior channel. Coffee Warrior signing off. Peace.